ever heard of the phrase, "you are what you eat"? Of course, we like to think that we could eat anything without any guilt. Sooner or later, what we put into our bodies could possibly affect our well-being. Fortunately, there are always solutions to every problem. Obesity in the United States has increased tremendously in all ages. People facing with obesity can develop issues that can affect them physically and mentally. With major modifications in diet and adding daily physical activities, that alone can promote significant changes within our health and daily lives. Old habits die hard. However, people struggling with obesity can overcome such an epidemic by including daily exercise and modifying eating habits within their lives. Let's now look at rates of obesity in America alone. Obesity within the United States has grown extremely high throughout the years, affecting all ages. From an article by the American Heart Association, nearly 78 million adults and 13 million children in the United States deal with the health and emotional effects of obesity every day. Our natural homeostatic system, which is what keeps our body externally and internally balanced, these days are manipulated with unpleasant food cues that are unfortunately hard to resist. Possible triggers like reaching out to more affordable foods which contain higher calorie levels, less physical activity, and more time towards technology can be an influence towards obesity. With the excessive amount of bad calories we put into our bodies and the more weight we carry, severe health conditions can make life a lot harder. Currently, 1 in 3 U.S. adults is obese, bringing forth a possible health toll, including high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. However, if we set aside the foods we know are unhealthy and focus on learning more about what we eat, living a more health-conscious lifestyle can certainly lower the risk of severe health conditions. What is considered eating healthy? Why should we even have cheat days? Why am I not seeing any results? Most of us ask those same questions, and here are some answers that could possibly help solve our confusion. Plain and simple, good health comes from good nutrition. Making healthy choices will reduce the risk of diseases such as heart disease and stroke. Consuming too much foods with high levels of sodium, sugar, and saturated fats, which are fats that are stored into our bodies, will lead to becoming overweight. Developing a well-planned, nutritious diet, including your fruits and vegetables, legumes, proteins like your meats, and low-fat dairy products can be a very great start. To maintain weight, consume as many calories as you would use up through physical activity. If you want to lose weight, consume fewer calories or burn more calories. As we start to see and feel within ourselves, can create great self-confidence and obtain more control of what we decide to consume. Maintaining a daily physical activity can help gain weight control and learn from what not to do to help keep that weight off. As well as changing our eating habits, I truly believe that with minor changes like adding physical activities into our daily lives can make a difference on how we feel about ourselves inside and out. A daily committed physical activity can make a difference to benefit individuals' health and weight control. For starters, it is very important to check with your professional healthcare provider and see what limits there may be before beginning any type of physical activity. Beginning with low-intensity aerobic activities can eventually increase to something that's more vigorous and challenging. For example, a simple walk around the park or even swimming can help increase to possibly an intramural sports group or even a 5K. Research by the CDC, Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, explains that the good news is that the moderate intensity aerobic activity, like brisk walking, is generally safe for most people. Changing the way we eat and staying active can only help us improve our mental health and mood. Regular physical activity can help keep your thinking, learning, and judgment skills sharp as you age. Attitudes change as people's self-esteem start to build up, especially when they feel better and stronger about themselves. A physical activity a day can eventually make a difference in the way we go about our lives, reducing the risk of depression and possibly having better sleep. The information I provided, I hope, can help change the lives of those facing obesity, or even knowing someone who is, can be very beneficial to us all and this entire nation. I hope to have given you all helpful tips and information to possibly make a change in yours or someone else's everyday lives. Staying humble to those in much greater need than your own can help this nation become greater than what it already is. With better knowledge on the foods we eat and daily physical activity, we can improve our overall lifestyle habits.